Don't just sit there, do something. Only an American could have come up with that one. Maybe a better motto to live by is, don't just do something, sit there. Hello, I'm Stuart Baskin, pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Tyler, Texas, and this is your daily devotional for Saturday, November 8th, 2025. We Americans have a bias for action over words. We are a highly practical people. We like to get stuff done. We are restless if we're not doing something. We often hear the saying in our ears, idle hands are the devil's workshop. And in a lot of ways, this has been a good thing. We have invented a lot of great things. Ironically, though, many of the great things we have invented that were meant to be time and labor saving have ended up just creating new and different ways for us to be busy. Now, as important as it is to be about the business of accomplishing things, there are two caveats to keep in mind. The first is that we can fool ourselves into thinking that we are self-made people, that we don't need anyone else's help with things, and that ultimately we don't even need God's help. At our worst, we even sometimes think that if we don't do stuff, God can't possibly get along without us or accomplish anything in this world. Now, just to speak those words out loud makes it clear how silly it is, but we still think it. The other caveat is that when we are so focused on getting things done, we miss a lot. If your nose is to the grindstone, after all, you can't possibly see what's going on around you. And you sure can't notice what God is up to in the world. Sometimes we can get ourselves so twisted up in what we're doing that we get ourselves into a mess. Then we get twisted up trying to figure out how to get out of that mess. At times like this, it's important to stop and look and listen. We even have a phrase for it. If you find yourself digging yourself into a hole, the first thing to do is put down the shovel. Because you're sure not going to get out of the hole by digging it even deeper. In the time of 2nd Isaiah, that's the name we give to the writer of the second section of Isaiah from chapters 40 through 55, 2nd Isaiah wrote at a time when the children of Israel were in exile in Babylon. The people were so disheartened that they didn't know which way to turn. Psalm 137 perfectly expresses their mood. It says, "By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down, and there we wept when we remembered Zion. How could we sing the Lord's song in a foreign land?" To these captives, Isaiah's answer is as beautiful as it is encouraging. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He does not faint or grow weary. His understanding is unsearchable. He gives power to the faint and strengthens the powerless. Even youths will faint and be weary, and the young will fall exhausted. But those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Sometimes it is important to stop and to wait, to listen for God's leading and to God's calling. It's hard to hear God speaking to us when our lives are nothing but running around all the time. So, when life gets a little crazy, remember the words of Isaiah, "Those who wait for the Lord shall renew their strength." Waiting is not weakness. After all, it takes a lot of self-discipline to wait and to listen when the world around us is in a dither. That is exactly the time to practice the words, "Don't just do something, sit there." Now may God continue to bless you and keep you in all that you do this day and in all the days ahead.